Hi, my name is Rick, and today I'm going to read something for all of you instead of talking directly from my mind. Okay, so the information I have here is explaining what brings me joy, and I'm just pretty much going to read it. I'm not going to look much at the camera because I'll lose my spot on the paper. Okay, so here we go. What brings me joy? Number one, open-minded people that are more than halfway open. I mean, I can be tolerant, but if they're less than halfway, then it's going to be difficult for me to communicate with them because I'm very open-minded, and it's difficult to get along with someone that just constantly says you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. I can be tolerant of it, but I tend to avoid people who I perceive from their body language or from how they're talking. Maybe I'll talk to this person instead and make friends with them. Okay, I kind of feel like it's very difficult for me to be it's very difficult for me to make friends. I think it's because of how I am, how I give myself off to other people with my persona, and how people perceive me. Yeah. So anyway, that's that. So I prefer to be around open-minded people that are more than halfway open. I guess the best way to say that is that, I mean, maybe they'll say I'm wrong once, maybe twice during the whole conversation of the day while I'm with them, but mostly they either just listen or say their opinions. That's fine. I just, it's kind of annoying to talk to someone and they're not even listening. Okay. One other thing I'd like to say about this is that I agree with this song called "Sound of Silence." It's by Simon and Garfunkel, and they talk about people hearing but not listening, talking but not speaking, and what that means to me is it's kind of like in one ear and out the other. Yeah, their ears are hearing you, but they're not really listening, and they're not. And then same with speaking and talking. They may be talking, but they may just be saying random stuff that has no basis in reality at all, or they're so close-minded that most likely change has happened so much that they're kind of in the past. They need to kind of hurry up and get back to the now, and go with the change, because change is constant. Anyway, okay, so number two, inspirationally deep meaning songs. Example, "Sound of Silence" by Simon and Garfunkel, "Mad World" by Gary Jules, "The Fifth Dimension" and all of their songs. The first song I ever heard, "Don't Worry, Be Happy." Great song. I mean, if you're depressed or in kind of a bad mood, you just listen to that song. Unfortunately, I don't know who it's by, and I didn't feel like looking it up at the time. I'm just writing a bunch of stuff that I wanted to say for a video. Lindsey Stirling and all of her music. Yes. I mean, I liked violin, but then when Lindsey Stirling came along, it's like a whole new, probably multiple levels of how to play the violin now. I mean, it's like she goes beyond. In my opinion, she goes beyond the use of a violin. She totally rocks it. Okay, anyway, I feel very strongly about her music because even though there aren't any words, as far as I know, I don't think I've seen any yet. It's like it stirs emotions in me that sometimes I didn't even know I had. Like just different emotions. It's like a roller coaster. You're just going with it. I'm trying to keep this short, but I don't think I'm going to succeed. I might have to make this in parts. The reason is someone told me that I should make them shorter because if I make them too long, it might be harder for you to understand what I'm saying because too much information to handle at the moment. So if I do it shorter, then it's easier for you to cognize, to... I keep wanting to say register, but it doesn't sound right. What is the word? Ah! So many words in my head. Okay. The Beatles. Yeah, the Beatles. I don't know if I've heard all of their songs. I think they've made a lot of them. But people claim that the Beatles are actually, or were prophets, were and are prophets, because I think some have passed away, but others are alive. I don't know the full history of it. So anyway, prophets, because if you listen to their music and you're in a certain mood or just kind of down in the dumps, or maybe you're excited about life, it feels like those songs are talking to you. Yeah, it's like a wake-up call, but it can also be like, come on, come with me. We can go on a journey together and find the truth about things. And instead of just taking words from people who, like I said, are close-minded, I'm not going to point fingers. Okay, so here we go. Because I really can't give any examples. I'm just trying to make a video. Okay. Okay, and then the last one, the last musician doesn't bring me joy, so she really doesn't belong in this category, but I'm doing it because I listen to her, like her music, I listen to it every night. It helps me go to sleep, because sometimes it's really difficult to go to sleep because I'm so hyper, and I've always been like that except when I'm depressed, but usually hyperactive, which could be translated to positive energy, but it's all over the place. It needs to be focused. It needs to be kind of like, hey, okay, I need to settle down and do something with this energy. Okay, so it would be Enya. Enya, I think her music is Irish. I could be wrong, but to me, when I listen to her music, it's like stepping into the world of fairies, if you believe in fairies. Okay. And she doesn't bring me joy, but she always gives me peace with her words, her voice, her songs. Beautiful, beautiful music. I really appreciate that. So, number 3. In case I've lost you a little bit, it's about what brings me joy, and hopefully you can relate to this. Okay, so 3, solving problems in my mind that create fear if not dealt with. This is very, very important. This can go with worry, this can go with fear, this can go with just everyday problems. Paranoia? Oh yeah. Okay, so an example of a problem is if I don't do everything God tells me in the Bible, then when I die, I will go straight to hell, where there is everlasting torture to me into infinity. If I say God is everything, then why would there be a hell such as this? Why would God torture him, her, itself? Trying to put them all together. I kind of think of God, as like, well, no, not if. I believe this. Him, her itself, it covers the he, it covers the she, it covers the it. So basically God is everything within my belief system. I tend to mix religion and information and just all out like beliefs of different kinds from people I read randomly on the internet. As I'm searching for something, I find something else that I wasn't even looking for, but I realized that it was very significant at that moment that I saw that. And then when I mix the information, I pull it together, I connect it, and I have come up with the most amazing beliefs. I won't say that I actually have a solid belief system. In fact, I don't think I ever want to, because no offense to anyone, I'm just spouting off. The religions. Oh, no, wait. What was I gonna say? Don't do this. Do not do this. Oh yeah. Okay. So if you're in a religious organization, like you're Christian or you're Catholic or you're Jewish or something. I don't want to name them all. There's way too many. Or if you're in a cult. Not to compare cult with religion, but I mean, both of those sanctions. Yeah, sanctions. It's a good word. Are basically boxes or cages that you put yourself in. You follow these other people around that say they know the way through the Bible or through the Quran or through the Torah or any of those things. I mean, they're books. I'm pretty sure they were written by people. Yes, they say they were written by holy people. Okay, good for them. But still, they're really, for the Bible at least, I don't know about the others, for the Bible at least, it seems like there really isn't that much to go on as to how much is true and how much isn't. And now to explain this further, I feel like the Bible isn't actually supposed to be taken literally. You can, and I swear to myself that is a mistake, because you taking it literally. That's like, what is that like? That's like taking every single thing someone says to you, every single thing, whether it's good or bad, and taking it personally, and making it to the point where you believe what is being said, but it's twisted in such a way that you're only believing what you're perceiving instead of what you're actually seeing. Back to the Bible. So the Bible, to me, I don't know how to say this. I guess the word would be enigma. Like, we don't understand it. How could we? Because if you think about it, when you're reading the Bible, depending on how you're thinking at that moment, depending on your conceptual beliefs, how you perceive the world, that's going to affect the translation of how you see what the Bible means to you. So what I'm saying is, depending on, well, who you make yourself to be, I'm not going to say who you are, that's a deeper topic, but who you make yourself to be can you can get different meanings from the Bible, the whole Bible. In fact, as you're reading the Bible, if you dare read it all the way through, because, well, I haven't, and I admit that. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I get I'm pretty sure I get what the Bible is about. It's like a decoder thing. Like you just, what you want to hear or what you are looking for, you will find. But say I gotta explain this better. So if you're full of hate, for example, and you read the Bible, then maybe it will say something like, "Oh, go harm yourself. It's a good idea," because you're perceiving it that way, because you yourself are in pain. The Bible isn't actually saying this. You're just perceiving it that way because it makes sense to you. That is pretty much religion in a nutshell. okay, you base these holy texts